in honor of the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga's extraordinary contribution to our nation, I have declared a 7-day period of national mourning, during which the national flag shall fly at half-mast across the Republic of Kenya and in all our missions abroad. As a mark of respect, I have postponed all my public engagements for the coming days, and I ask all other public servants and leaders to do the same so that we can join the nation in this period of mourning and deep reflection. Our former Prime Minister, Raila Amolo Odinga, shall be accorded a state funeral with all attendant honors. In consultation with the family, a committee to be co-chaired by the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, and the Siaya Senator Oburu Odinga has been set up to coordinate the funeral arrangements. At the same time, the Government of India, at the request of the Government of Kenya, has offered to facilitate the repatriation of the remains of our former Prime Minister. Consequently, a delegation comprising government officials and family members, led by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, is leaving immediately for India to facilitate proper organization in the repatriation of the remains of our brother, the Honorable Raila Odinga. Other members of the delegation are Cabinet Secretaries Kipchumba Murkomen, Hassan Joho, and other ministers, National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, Minority Leader Junet Mohammed, and other members of the Odinga family, Jaoko Oburu Odinga, Kevin Obio Oginga, and others. And Mama Aida herself, the family has finally decided that she will join those who will be going to recover the remains of the Honorable Raila Odinga. Fellow patriots, we have lost a beacon of courage, a tower of principle, and a father of our democracy. Let us come together as he always urged us to do, not as rivals, but as brothers and sisters bound by a shared destiny. As we mourn, I call on all Kenyans to reflect on his towering legacy and the lessons impacted by Right Honorable Raila Odinga's life, work, ideas, and example.
His Excellency William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of all armed forces, has led the world in mourning of the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, former Prime Minister. In his speech while addressing the nation, Ruto mentioned the late Odinga as a patriotic citizen who fought for Kenya democracy. He also reflected on Raila's endurance on detention. The head of state described Odinga as a champion whose voice spoke for all people. In honor of Raila Odinga, President Ruto declared a 7-day period of national mourning whereby all flags inside the country and all of the missions to be flagged have. The late Odinga will be granted full state funeral. Other leaders who mourned Raila include Prime Cabinet Minister Musalia Mudavadi, who mourned Odinga as statesman, a gallant fighter for democracy whose life was defined by courage, conviction, and an unending love for his country. Interior Cabinet Minister Kipchumba Murkomen mourned Odinga and mentioned him as a national treasure. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka was saddened by the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Musyoka revealed that he received the news while in his tour in United Kingdom. He mentioned Odinga as a long-suffering political detainee in Kenya, where he fought for multipartyism. Musyoka reflected on a long journey they have traveled with Raila Odinga, called him a brother to him. COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli said that Mr. Odinga's death leaves a void in Kenyan politics. Other world leaders also mourned Odinga. The Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed offered his condolence on behalf of Ethiopian government, describing Odinga as a Pan-Africanist. Dr. Wakne Gabeyehu, Executive Secretary of the IGAD, described Odinga as one of the African most iconic sons whose dedication to justice inspired many generations. Samia Suluhu, the president of Tanzania, has also mourned Odinga, describing him as a great leader, a peace lover, and a Pan-African visionary whose influence went beyond border. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi also mourned Odinga, describing him as a cherished friend of India. British government also mourned Raila. In a statement from the British High Commission in Nairobi, the commission expressed its sorrow upon the death of Raila Odinga. Other Kenyans, all over 47 counties, continues to mourn the former prime minister in disbelief, as many describing his death as a void in the nation. We will continue bringing you more updates on the same matter here at Sauti Mzalendo. My name is Emmanuel Simiyu. Thank you for staying with us.